Welcome to the Back 40 Firewood channel, and welcome to Project Day here on the Back 40 Firewood channel. Not necessarily any projects in the wood yard, but just projects around the rest of the yard and the rest of the homestead here. So a couple big things we've been working on for a few weeks. Hopefully are going to be getting wrapped up today. So I'm just going to give you guys a look around at what we've gotten done and what we're doing, and then see where things are at. We got work on the big pond, work on the little pond, and work on the fence. So little boss man was just back there tooling around. He's got a couple things he's working on as well. So all right, let's get to it. So that is actually the third different bottom that the big pond here, the recreational pond, has had. We first started out with just river rock, and that kind of held too much debris, held too much dirt, was too hard to clean. Then we went to pavers, but there again, in between each paver, held a lot of dirt, a lot of LJ built up, was too hard to clean out. So now, smooth, solid concrete, I'm hoping, is going to be the clear ticket. So now that the pond is done, that project, check off the list. Now it's on to the privacy fence. All right, so with our privacy fence, the one thing we wanted to do was we didn't want the traditional look of just the pre-made panels or just to buy the pickets and put those up. One thing, there wasn't a lot of pickets to be found. So we looked around, we got some ideas. Amanda came up with this idea of something she's seen on Pinterest. And this was, if you saw my shorts video last week, I was picking up some more lumber to make this fence. But basically, it's a combination of 1 by 6, 1 by 8, 1 by 10, and 1 by 12 widths of pine boards. So we had to stain them all. Amanda did all the staining. And then with the pattern, well, I'll show you here. So what we ended up doing was we had just variations of heights, different heights cut on these boards. And then with the spacing, it's also kind of random. But then wherever there's a little gap, we also have a board on the backside. So what that does is kind of gives a little shadow effect, and then it also gives us on the backside a little better view than just the runners and the back of the pickets. So the other nice thing with this is it's just random. We came up with a random pattern as far as both the heights and the width of the board. So like you can see, there might be a 1 by 12, then a 1 by 6, then a 1 by 8, then a 1 by 10, and then a 10 or a 12, or and an 8, and then a 6, and it's just random. And that was nice because there was nothing that I had to like really line up as far as making everything even on the top. So I think it turned out pretty well though. It turned out pretty good. I really like it. I like how it looks. Let me give you a wider shot. So there is the completed fence now. Everything is up all the way down from the house to the edge of the property. And that is what it looks like. Like I said, I think it looks great. The random heights, the random gaps, everything just, I think, really gives it that custom look and just makes it look great. So the privacy fence is now complete from that side of the house over to the edge of the lot. We still are going to do the other side here. As soon as I figure out how I'm going to put the gates up and how wide I need to make the gates in order to get Rick's dump truck back to the wood yard. But the last thing I wanted to give you guys a quick update on, if you remember way back when I started doing the rebuild of the little stream we had. So let me show you how that turned out. It's not quite done yet. I still have some touching up to do on the edges with, we got to plant some stuff, and there's a few gaps where I have to fill in a few boards, but here's the final little update, the project that we worked on after the fence a little bit this afternoon. Here's how it all looks. So here it is. We have the water back in. Like I said, I still have some touching up to do on the spacing there, but we added this whole side. This was all new and water. It used to all just be kind of filled in. There was only water on the one side. I still have to cover up that little hose because now we added a little bird bath fountain. So you got a little fountain right here going down. Like I said, I still have to hide that hose, but otherwise this is all the new rock we put in over here. The water is now in, but then the other thing we added, when you go down the boardwalk, so we go over here, we go around the corner, just like it used to be, but then we added a little waterfall right there, and that is getting fed from that waterfall right there. So we now have this main waterfall going into a pool, going over that little waterfall, down into the stream and flowing all the way over to the pump that's down there. So like I said, we still have all this over here to plant, with some of the plants are right up there. We just didn't get to that, but cleaned up some of this vegetation and landscaping. And yeah, that is, here's another little shot of it. Like I said, it flows down over that, around the corner, and down, all the way down the line. So there is the new stream, and that's pretty much how I think it's going to stay now. We'll be able to wash it out in the fall when we drain it out because it's concrete on the bottom, so no river rock holding in a bunch of dirt. I think it's going to work out good. And then little boss man has something that he likes to do, his little trick.
Ready?
Yep. Oh, come here and give us an update on, have we had any frogs or toads in here yet?
We had one toad and some tree frogs. One
toad and some tree frogs? Yep. But I think tonight they're going to be coming out more.
No, this night they might have a bullfrog.
Oh, all right, so project day has come to an end. Well, we're gonna do a little more planting. We have a few more flowers. Actually, Amanda right now just ran to pick up a few more flowers and plants and different things. So, oh, there goes the golf ball. So we got the big pond done. We got shop back out the pine needles, get that ready to go. We may be getting water in there here by the end of the week. We have the little stream, water in it. It's flowing, everything is working good. We just have to continue doing the outside edging, landscaping, planting some stuff. And the privacy fence is up. So those three big projects pretty much have now, are either done or in a final stage where close enough to being done to say they're off the list. So anyway, those are the updates from around the back 40 yard, not the wood yard, just the yard. I did get a little work in the wood yard though. I had to refill the roadside stand this afternoon, so I was back in the wood yard for just a little bit, getting enough wood to fill up the stand. So, but yeah, just a busy day. Sometimes that's what it takes, you know. Sometimes on the weekends, that's when you have a whole day. You just got to go out and just keep hammering at whatever you need to do just to get it done. And we got a lot done today. I forget where I saw this quote, but it went something like, you know, don't spend your weekends trying to escape from the life you have. Use it to build the life you want. So anyway, I think that'll do it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool.